track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, that's right. Whip your lovin' on me.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walk through.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat. That everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Right to the air is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
The slot man in motion right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Daniels looking to throw. Being chased out left. 20. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one, and he
is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now they'll audible to something else. Second down. Here's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go play action with Hurts out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. This defense for the Commanders, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now is 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Cockrell holds it in left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Commanders. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Flushed out right. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Second and 10. Now Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Defense wins championships, baby.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. And here's Matt Araiza now. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll set up a throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Philly. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Second down and 6 now. They'll go to Barkley again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 3rd down, Barkley, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing is Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards there and a Washington first. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Kadarius Toney from 21 yards away. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to move him around. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the 27, Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Two yards to go, second down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. It's Simon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. This pass deep for Okonkwo. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent gain, 35 yards. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Okonkwo. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. To Barkley on the check down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. And now an audible here into something else. From the 36, Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 40 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Back to throw. Daniels has his man. It's Shakir. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there and end up making the play.
2nd down, Daniels. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good pickup there, a 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Inside the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe it.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Nolan Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's some